Got done at the hot springs. So good. Like, I literally am the biggest spoiledest brat of all time. In a good way. So there's this spot that's a little tiny pool and the lake's like right there. So I go back and forth from the hot water to the freezing water. It's like ice. In certain spots it's actually warm. But I found the most freezing spot. And it's great. So I just go back and forth from the hot and the cold. And the benefits of hot springs are the minerals in them, and then the hot opens up your pores to bring all that yumminess in. And then there's the beneficial bacteria. Oh my God, we need to build our microbiome, right? So that we can protect ourselves from pathogens that are not our friends, because we're full and inundated with pathogens that are our friends. So we are primarily bacteria of all varieties, and without them we die. We also benefit from viruses and even parasites that live symbiotically, I think that's how you say it, with us. And without them, we are not healthy. Look it up. It's a real deal thing. And people are healing all sorts of things by exposing themselves to these different pathogens. So, hot springs, that's one of the benefits, is the bacteria. Now, people are afraid of the bacteria in the hot springs. And I've had people tell me, like, ew, you don't want to get sick. It's like, well, you can't have it both ways. Either the hot springs are good for you, or they're not. They can be good for you on one level and then bad for you on another. Okay? So, people will be like, be careful to not drink the water. Well, I've accidentally drank the water many times. I've never gotten sick. My kids drink it by the gallons when they go there. They're fine. So, one time there was this paramedic fellow there with his family. I don't know how I know that he was a paramedic, but it's like he said something to the effect, or I think his family said something like, oh, we're good, we're with a paramedic, if anything happens we'll be fine, or something, which is comical because they're basically useless. I mean, they'll run him to the emergency room, I guess. I don't know, I don't see their point in how that was going to be helpful, but I've actually said the same thing about my niece. Just to be funny. We're good, we got a doctor here, chill. Which, she is useful in many situations. Mole. I didn't want to pay to get cut off. She cut it off for me. She even had numbing shit. She injected it and stuff. It was awesome. Which would have cost me over $300 if I went to the DR. But no, I'll just leave that shit. Cut it off myself and be in pain. I don't care. Anyways, I'm going off on a tangent here. There's a little bug. Bugging. Anyways, this paramedic's paranoid freak torturing his children about don't drink the water. And it was kind of driving me nuts. And I can't remember. I think I just gave unsolicited opinion or advice. They might have asked me. I don't remember. But I said, know, me and my kids have been here many times, and my kids accidentally drink, and maybe on purpose drink loads of the water, and they've never ever gotten sick from it. And then I told them, even I have a few times accidentally, you know, drank some of the water. Like one time this dog trampled me, like drowned for a second. Drank some of the water, and I was fine. I wasn't worried about it, but I was fine. Like today, I was like leaning back, not in the hot springs, but in the lake. And there's a lot of waves, so the waves like drowned me up my nose. Obviously that got in my nose and it went down my throat. I drank it accidentally a little bit. Not that I was trying to not drink it. Not that I'm not worried about it, but I wasn't intentionally trying to drink it either. But yeah, some got into my system, and I'm gonna be fine. You know, that's just so freaking good. Like, I can't tell you. Like, I have to be super brave, and of course, it's really hard at first when you get into the cold. But like, I'll go, and at first I'm in the cold for maybe like a minute. And then I go back to the hot, and then I go back to the cold. And I'm always more in the hot than the cold, obviously. It's not obvious, but I like the nice hot cozy. But it's just really interesting how the hot actually like just makes me like lethargic and just low energy. And then the cold like energizes me and takes away my pain. But it's a combination of the both, right? Like, we can't just always be cold. That we're obviously not, like, we're at a certain temperature for a reason, and we need to, for the most part, maintain that. But to expose ourselves to the cold does such wonderful things for us. And I'm an idiot when I neglect, like, my cold showers and stuff, just out of being a wimp, right? Because, like, again, it's really hard at first. So I went back and forth, I don't know, maybe 4 times. My car's making weird noises. I don't love it. I already said that on the other video, didn't I? Besides, different roads suck and they make the tires and stuff have different noises, and I get confused if my car's braking or if it's just the road. Anyway, as long as it gets me home, I'm good. Anyways, I progressively stayed in a little bit longer each time. And then I decided, since the cold water is so energizing and feels so amazing, that I was going to end my chillax time with the cold water, and I did, and I still feel energized from that. Shit's so good. So I'm dry fasting, and I guess I just messed up my dry part by getting in water, but it's fine. I'm still not drinking nothing, and I am thirsty, so I know my body's dehydrated, and the benefits of that are happening inside myself, which are autophagy, which is diseased and unnecessary tissues in the body, and toxins are being consumed. So that's a, future cancer that's never gonna happen. And it is hard. Of course it's hard to not eat. Like, our bodies kind of pisses me off. Because, like, yesterday, my first full day without food and water, well, I'd, gone through the night, and then I was fine in the morning. I usually am. If you do cold shower, if you, like, do soft dry fast and just do a quick cold shower, that gives you really nice energy, which I did. And I did that because I had a lot of shit to do and I needed energy. And I was feeling really exhausted from taking care of my kids all weekend and working at the same time, getting rooms ready and stuff. Well, I had my little grandkids since Thursday, so anyways, a lot of kids, a lot of exhaustion hit me yesterday. So I still had to finish that room, keep working on it, paint the ceiling. So I took a quick cold shower, and that got me through. I was able to paint the entire ceiling, and that was the main thing I did. But I was freaking exhausted at the end of that, and starving. Like, my body was just like, eat. You need to freaking eat. I'm starving. Food. Oh my god, it's so good. And there's food in my fridge, like really good food. Raw milk with pastured eggs. Shit. Oh, so good. And I wanted to eat so bad, but I didn't. I just went to bed, and I was fine. Went to sleep, and I woke up like at 6:20 today. No, 7:20, not 6:20. It's a pretty nice sleep, actually. There's a lot of times I'll wake up like at 3 or 4, and that's fine, but I just keep laying there until I finally fall asleep again. Then I usually get that sense of like 2 hours of laying there awake, basically. Not like fully awake, but you know, not really like deep sleep. Then I'll sleep longer into the morning. I finally got tired, finally went to sleep. I'm gonna milk that shit again. Sleep is very important. But sometimes I'll just get up and start doing shit early, but my roommates, I just decided not to do that, not making noise and stuff, which of course is quiet as they can be, but still noisy. Anyways, TMI in my personal life, but I got really nice sleep because I was exhausted from truly doing things. Oh, my car is doing weird things. Don't do weird things, car. It is truly doing weird things. But I don't want to take it to the mechanic because they charge me money so you can just look at it. I will next week. I'll take it next week. Tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Anyways. Probably has nothing to do with my car. Then today I went on a hike. Got my 15,000 steps in, and then went and soaked in Springs. Oh, I went to Home Depot. Got some things I need for repairing my house. Then I went and had my hot and cold Springs adventure. So I just want to mention about the cold water and how amazing it is and so good for you. And it's so amazing for your immune system, for your energy, and for tightening your skin, actually. And then, you know, if it's a real lake, well, lakes have that beneficial bacteria in them. Not hurting your bacteria, okay? Beneficial bacteria that, if you're built well, are going to, and you have things in your system, like if you're acclimated to them, and if you're not, you acclimate, it's fine, right? But people are so sterilized that when they get exposed to even beneficial bacteria, they'll have some sort of a reaction. But that's just temporary, right? It's just temporary. It's just because your body's not used to it, but it's so good for your body actually. So if you just do it, then your body would thrive. And thank you for finally giving it what it needs. So while everyone's sterilizing themselves, I'm rubbing bacteria on me, in me, all over, as much as I can. And I don't know, maybe there's people that are thriving even much better than me. I'm sure there are. Obviously there are. Well, I'm doing pretty damn good, and I'm doing a hell of a lot better than before. And a heck of a lot better than most people I see, whom are paranoid freaks about. I think there's an ant in my shirt. Which is fine, but I don't really want bugs crawling in my shirt. I'm kicking it pretty damn good compared to a lot of people I see, not just physically, but mentally, spiritually, psychologically. And that's what we're aiming for with the Wild Mother's wisdom, is spread the news of how we can accomplish these wonderful things, because these bacteria actually dictate the quality of our thoughts and our ideas. Every single cell has like 2 to 3, I think, bacteria. You can look it up. I'm not going to ever give you any like links to facts and stuff. Look it up. If you give a shit about yourself, look up the benefits of the microbiome, beneficial bacteria. Look up how many cells or how many bacteria are in each cell, or what are the beneficial bacteria that are in each cell, or something to that effect. Okay? Because, yeah, I've come across the information. I can't really, hearing it doesn't prove anything, right? But it makes sense, and I like the idea, so I'm passing on the possibilities to you. And if you looking at that is what is quote unquote proof to you, if someone's barfing out their face hole, things that sound proofy and scientific-y from a person that articulates things in a way that you personally deem professional and intelligent, those things are out there saying what I just said, okay? But that's not me. That's not my groove. That's not my vibe. I don't care about that. I don't want to do that. Someone else already did it, so go look them up. But what I'm telling you is no shit for real. And that's why I implement those things in my life, and have proven it by doing it, not just by oh, someone told me, and then I'm doing stuff that's not actually even working. But they showed me studies, and they said proof and science along with their argument. And so then I was convinced, or whatever, right? They said all the right talking points. So then I decided to just blindly believe them, even though I'm doing the stuff they told me to do, and I'm not even getting beneficial results from it. What they barf out has to match, it has to give results when we're doing this shit, right? And if it's not, then what they're telling us, even if they put the words facts and science along with it and have a little chart thingy for you to look at, it doesn't matter. Their science-proof facts and charts are shit if when we implement it in our lives, it doesn't give us actual results. Okay, so I learned about these various things, and then I decided they made sense, so then I started doing the things. Yeah, I just itched my nose in my video. And it's still itchy. And I saw enormous benefit in my quality of life. So, check it out. Do it. Try it. And if you need the research thingy stuff, it's there. Look it up. Okay, so peace out. Enjoy. Bye.